Hello everyone, this is Vic back again on another live perfume talks, and today we are going to talk about one of my favorite fragrances that unfortunately I don't have a good news about. I'm going to talk about Aramis, and you know that I have a big passion for Aramis because Aramis was created by one of my favorite perfumer who was Bernard. And bernardchant is a king of Chypre fragrance. And really, this fragrance been around since 1964. It's a twin brothers of Cabochard, which was released by the House of Grey in 1959, and also the perfumer was Bernardchant. So what's going on and what is the problem? What is the issue? Well, unfortunately, the issue is that Aramis is a subsidiary company of the Lauder Group, and in 2022 or 2021, they decided to stop most of their male collections. So they stopped Aramis Gentleman line, which included lots of great fragrances such as Aramis Devin, Aramis 900, Aramis GHL, Aramis Tuscany per Uomo, and New West. I think there is another one. Of course, Aramis Havana. And they decided to discontinue that regardless of our passion for that brand, of our love for that brand. They said, no, we have to discontinue that. It's outdated, and they discontinued. But they kept Aramis Original, the one that was from 1964. And my thoughts and my words are based on the perfume guy, Sebastian. Because Sebastian is also an Aramis lover, and he made a video about this matter, about this subject, and he said he heard that the Lauder Group want to discontinue Aramis Original, and finally they are going to release a new Aramis called Aramis Intuition. I tested that one. It's a very average fragrance. It's a very mainstream fragrance. Nothing special about. And I don't understand. They want to discontinue the original Aramis and replace it by a very mainstream, a very average fragrance. What kind of marketing they have, what kind of policy they have, I really don't get their choices lately. So, what's all about? The point is that, are you a fan of a fragrance as I am a fan of a fragrance? Since my childhood, I've been in love for Aramis. Lots of memories, lots of members of my family, they wore an Aramis. And Aramis was always around, was always around in birthday, was always around in Christmas parties, always around on New Year's Eve. And I remember my cousins, my uncles, they were all wearing Aramis, they are smelling that wonderful scent in our home or in their parties. It's a real scent memory. And I can't believe that a Lauder Group will do that. Because it's such a horrible decision that I really, really want to say no. I really want you also say no. I already called a Lauder Group and they didn't give me the informations about. But I urge you to do the same thing. We have to keep alive Aramis. Aramis should be alive. Aramis should not die. Because of some silly decision makers, I don't know who they are, and they want to discontinue this masterpiece created by Bernardchant in 1964. Aramis was the flagship fragrance of Aramis. what's that a trend to discontinue great fragrances brands are doing right now? I'm going to give you another example. Beginning of this year, Francis Chant, the perfumer of Christian Dior, he discontinued Dior Homme Original and he replaced it by Dior Homme Original Parfum, and he replaced it by a new Dior Homme Parfum, which is a crap, a total crap. Nobody liked it. Nobody cheer about that fragrance. He decided to discontinue that masterpiece created by François Domachy and replace it by just a crap. Why brands are doing that? It's a big question mark in my mind. Is it a problem of raw materials? Is it a problem of cost cuts? Is the problem of what? Because those fragrances are masterpieces, and you cannot repeat twice a masterpiece. Aramis 1964 is a masterpiece. Nobody will deny that. It's not even outdated. You can even wear it today and get compliments. Each time I wore this magic fragrance, I got compliments. It's a true compliment getter. Who decided to discontinue this fragrance, which is a bestseller all over the world? Even now, people are buying Aramis. People are loving Aramis. Who's the nuts who decided to discontinue this fragrance? We are not here to accept everything. We deserve to have our beloved Aramis alive. So we have to say no. We have to give our opinion, and we have to say we want Aramis stay alive. So, my friends, it's up to you. If you are a fan of Aramis, as I am, it's the right time to move. Call the Lauder Group hotlines. Go and see Lauder stands at Newman Marcus, at Macy's. Wherever you are, go and reach for them and say, we want Aramis be alive. You got a point? Aramis should be alive. We don't care about those new Aramis that you are going to release. None of them will replace the original Aramis. The original Aramis was created by a master perfumer, Monsieur Bernardchant. This guy, he had only masterpieces in his collection. He created all the great fragrances for Lauder Group. Fabulous fragrances he created, and unfortunately he passed away too early. I have lots of high esteem for the work of Bernardchant. So my friends, let's keep Aramis alive. So this is my final word, and it's a shout out from the deep of my heart. I can't understand what the hell going on in their mind. Why they want to discontinue a masterpiece. Because this is ridiculous. This is kind of absurd. Nonsense. Enough is enough. Why brands are doing that? It's the same case with Guerlain. They discontinued Derby. It's the same case with many other brands. They discontinued their fabulous treasures, their flagships, and they replaced it by craps. So are you going to stand and say no? Or you are going later to pay $300, $400 for the same bottle of Aramis that you could have now for $35 or $40? Guys, it's up to you. Make up your mind. It's now the time to react. This is my shout out about Aramis. I hope that I won't be alone. I hope that others will join me in this shout out, in this final mission to save the soldier Aramis. Save the private Aramis. We are here for that. I wanted to thank all of my subscribers, all my old-timers, all the newcomers. I want to say to everyone, we are here to share our passions. We are not here to stab each other's. So I'm here to share my passion. I'm here to listen to others, and I hope that you enjoy my contents as much as I enjoy others' contents. And I want to give a special shout out to Sebastian from the Perfume guy because he's doing a fantastic job. This guy, he's still around and he's still one of the best in the game. One of the best in the game. Thanks, sir. Love you all. God bless you all. I'll take with